Imagine an entire colony of 115 souls, men, women, children, vanishing into thin air, leaving only a single word carved on a tree: Croatoan. This is Roanoke, America's oldest mystery, a puzzle that haunted us for over 400 years. In 1587, these English settlers landed on a wild Carolina island, chasing dreams of a new world. 3 years later, they were gone. No bodies, no wreckage, just a cryptic clue. Were they slaughtered, starved, or did they melt into the wilderness, blending with native tribes? Welcome to Pastopia, where history's secrets roar to life. Grab your explorer's hat, because we're diving into the eerie tale of the lost colony of Roanoke, a story that'll grip you, spook you, and leave you questioning everything. Picture the 1580s, when England's hungry for glory. Queen Elizabeth I, with her ruffled collars and iron will, wants a slice of the New World to rival Spain's gold-soaked colonies. She backs Sir Walter Raleigh, a dashing adventurer, to plant England's flag across the Atlantic. He picks Roanoke Island, off what's now North Carolina, a lush speck of land with fish-filled waters, fringed by dense forests and unpredictable native tribes. The first try in 1585 is a disaster. A ragtag crew of soldiers, not farmers, lands with big egos and short supplies. They bicker, starve, and pick fights with the Second tribe, even stealing a silver cup that sparks bad blood. By 1586, they're sailing home defeated, their dreams of glory in tatters. But Raleigh's not one to quit. In 1587, he sends a new group, 115 settlers, families this time, not fighters, led by John White, an artist with vision of a thriving colony. They build wooden homes, plant corn, and celebrate the birth of Virginia Dare, the first English child born in America. It's a fragile spark of hope in a raw, untamed land. But Roanoke's no Eden. The soil's sandy, crops shrivel, and supplies vanish fast. The settlers lean on trade with local tribes like the Croatoan and Secedon, but the air's thick with tension. A year earlier, English soldiers killed a native leader, leaving scars of mistrust. John White, the colony's governor, sees the danger. Without more food and tools, they're doomed. In late 1587, he sails back to England, promising his daughter Eleanor and granddaughter Virginia he'll return soon. But the old world has other plans. England's locked in a desperate war with Spain, the Spanish Armada clogging every port. White stranded in London for 3 years, pacing the docks, his heart heavy with worry. Back on Roanoke, the settlers face brutal winters, dwindling rations and the constant threat of conflict. Did they turn on each other, flee into the forest, or seek shelter with the Croatoan tribe on a nearby island? Fast forward to 1590. White finally returns, his ship battling storms to reach Roanoke. He dreams of hugging his family, maybe seeing little Virginia toddle through the village. Instead, he steps into a ghost town. The houses stand empty, roofs sagging, fields choked with weeds. No bodies, no blood, no signs of fight, just silence. A wooden palisade surrounds the settlement, and on a tree, a single word is carved: Croatoan. No distress marks, no arrows pointing at danger. Just that word, the name of an island 50 miles south, home to a friendly tribe. White's gut twists with hope and dread. He wants to sail to Croatoan, but a hurricane roars in, forcing his ship back to England. The mystery takes root. 115 lives erased. No grave, no weapons, no clues, except Croatoan. Did they move to the island? Were they ambushed? Or did they vanish into America's vast wilderness, swallowed by forests and time? Theories swirl like storm clouds. Some say the settlers starved, their crops failing in Roanoke's stubborn soil. But no skeletons are found, no signs of mass death. Others point to violence, maybe the Secedon, still stinging from past betrayals, attacked. Yet the absence of battle scars, like burned homes or scattered bones, pokes holes in that idea. A bolder theory: the colonists joined the Croatoan tribe, blending into native life. The Croatoan were known for their hospitality, and later reports from Jamestown, founded in 1607, mention Native Americans with European features, gray eyes, light hair, living among tribes. Could these be Roanoke's descendants? In the 1700s, Travelers noted Croatoan locals speaking broken English, claiming white ancestors. But no hard proof, no diaries, no artifacts, pins it down. Another idea whispers of a darker fate. The settlers trekked inland, seeking a new home, only to be lost in the swamps or forests claimed by disease or starvation. Archaeology hasn't cracked the case. In the 20th century, digs on Roanoke Island unearthed pottery, tools, and a single English ring, but nothing screams, "Here's what happened." Excavations on Croatoan Island, now Hatteras, found a mix of English and native artifacts, like a gun flint and copper coins, hinting at integration. In 2015, a broken bowl with European clay turned up, sparking buzz. But it's not a smoking gun. Even DNA studies in 2025, testing local tribes for European markers, are inconclusive. Too much time has blurred the genetic trail. The mystery thrives on scraps, that carved word, a few trinkets, and endless what-ifs. Historians argue, podcasters speculate, and TikTok sleuths in 2025 are obsessed, with hashtag Lost Colony videos racking up millions of views, remixing the tale with eerie reenactments and wild theories. What fueled this disaster? Roanoke was a gamble from the start. England's colonial dreams were big, but their prep was shaky. The settlers weren't farmers or survivalists. They were city folk, tailors, and dreamers, unprepared for the new world's brutal edge. Native relations, already frayed by earlier violence, made trade spotty. The Little Ice Age, peaking in the 1580s, brought harsh winters and droughts, starving both settlers and tribes. White's 3-year absence was the final blow. Without supplies, the colony was a ship without a sail. Yet the lack of chaos at the site, no burned homes, no frantic carvings, suggests they left deliberately, maybe to Croatoan or beyond. The word Croatoan wasn't a cry for help. It was a clue, a breadcrumb lost in the wind. The mystery's grip lies in its human heart. These were real people. Eleanor Dare, clutching her baby Virginia. John White, haunted by his family's fate. The Croatoan, caught between worlds. Their story resonates because it's unfinished. A blank page in America's origin story. In 1607, Jamestown settlers whisper about Roanoke, spooked by the silence. By the 1800s, poets spun tales of Virginia Dare as a ghostly white doe roaming the Carolina woods. Today, the mystery fuels everything from novels to Netflix series, with Gen Z on X and TikTok debating whether aliens, cannibals, or simple survival stole the colony. The 2025 buzz, tied to new digs and DNA hype, has pushed hashtag Roanoke Mystery to 10M+ engagements as viewers crave stories of the unknown. Roanoke's shadow stretches far. It taught England hard lessons. Colonies needed farmers, not dreamers. Native alliances were vital. Timing was everything. Jamestown learned from Roanoke's mistakes, bringing tougher settlers and faster supply lines. The mystery also shaped America's mythos, a land of promise and peril, where dreams could vanish overnight. It's why we're still hooked, sifting through dirt and legends for answers. Those 115 souls didn't just disappear. They carved a question mark into history's heart, daring us to solve it. Roanoke isn't just a mystery. It's a mirror. It shows our hunger to explore, our knack for screwing it up, and our refusal to let go. Those settlers, stranded on a wild shore, faced choices we can barely imagine. Stay and starve, fight and die, or walk into the unknown. Croatoan wasn't just a word. It was their final act of defiance, a whisper that they weren't done yet. So, here's the punchline. The lost colony didn't vanish. They became America's first ghost story, haunting us to keep searching, to keep dreaming, to keep asking what lies beyond the trees. Thanks for joining Pastopia on this wild ride. Smash that thumbs up, subscribe for more history that hits hard, and drop a comment. What do you think happened to Roanoke? Tag a friend, and let's keep the mystery alive.